Stay unbroken. These two words hold the power to shift everything in your life. Life will challenge you. Life will test you in ways you never imagined. People will doubt you, circumstances will push against you, and sometimes even your own mind will betray you with thoughts of fear, failure, and defeat. But here is the truth. No storm, no setback, no heartbreak, no mistake, no limitation has the power to break you unless you allow it. Every time you feel crushed, every time life presses you to the ground, remember that the ground is not your end. It is your foundation. Foundations are built in pressure. Diamonds are formed under immense weight. You are being refined, stretched, and strengthened for the greatness that awaits you. Pain does not define you. Your response to pain does. Choose to rise. Choose to stand. Choose to stay unbroken. Understand this, your mind is a battlefield. The moment you allow negativity, doubt, or fear to take root, you give away your power. But when you choose faith over fear, hope over despair, resilience over surrender, you are already victorious. You are already free. Life does not have to crush you. It can teach you, shape you, and elevate you. When you stay unbroken, even the darkest trials become your stepping stones. Surround yourself with truth, with love, with courage, with those who remind you of your value. Speak life over yourself. Declare daily that nothing can defeat your spirit. Guard your mind, your heart, and your soul. What you allow into your inner world will determine how you show up in the outer world. Stay unbroken in your thoughts and your actions will follow. And remember, staying unbroken is not just about enduring, it's about transforming. Every trial, every tear, every moment of struggle carries a lesson, a purpose, a hidden blessing waiting for you to claim. When you stay unbroken, you are not just surviving, you are rising, you are learning, you are becoming unstoppable. Your story is not over. Your breakthrough is already on its way. So, no matter how hard life hits, no matter how heavy the burden, no matter how many times you fall, stand tall. Remind yourself that your spirit is unshakable, your heart is strong, and your future is brighter than your past. Stay unbroken. Because within you lies a power that no challenge, no pain, no person, and no circumstance can ever take away. Life is filled with challenges, moments that test our patience, our strength, and our very belief in ourselves. From the moment we take our first breath, life begins to shape us through experiences that are both beautiful and difficult. There are times when circumstances seem unbearable, when the weight of the world feels too heavy to carry, and when every step forward seems met with resistance. It is in these moments, when the storms rage around us and the pressures of life seem relentless, that we are faced with a choice to allow ourselves to be broken or to rise above and remain unshaken. The truth is that life itself will inevitably test you. Challenges are not a sign of failure or inadequacy. They are a part of the process that strengthens the soul and sharpens the spirit. Every difficulty, every obstacle, and every unexpected turn is an invitation to discover the depth of your resilience and the strength that already exists within you. When life pushes against you, it is not seeking to destroy you. It is seeking to reveal the power that resides in your heart and the courage that resides in your mind. You are far stronger than you often give yourself credit for, and each challenge you face is an opportunity to prove that strength, not to others, but to yourself. Many people fear challenges because they associate them with pain, loss, and failure. They fear that if they stumble or fall, they will be permanently defeated. But the reality is that stumbling is not the same as failing, and falling does not mean you are broken. Life's tests are designed to stretch you, to push you beyond the limits you once thought defined you, and to help you discover abilities you did not know you possessed. When you encounter hardship, it is crucial to remember that your response matters far more than the challenge itself. You have the power to choose how you react, how you perceive the situation, and how you move forward. Staying unbroken does not mean that pain will not affect you or that struggles will not touch your life. It means that you refuse to let those struggles define you, control you, or steal your peace. Life will bring moments that feel impossible to navigate. There will be times when people doubt you, when opportunities are lost, and when setbacks make the journey seem endless. Yet, even in those moments, you have a choice to hold on to your integrity, to maintain your faith in yourself, and to keep moving forward with courage. The most resilient individuals are not those who have avoided challenges. They are those who have faced them head on, who have felt the weight of adversity, and who have chosen to rise every single time. Each test you encounter is also a lesson in disguise. Life's challenges often carry wisdom and understanding that can only be gained through experience. When you approach difficulties with the mindset that you are being strengthened rather than defeated, you transform obstacles into opportunities. You begin to see setbacks as stepping stones, and trials as teachers guiding you toward your higher purpose. It is also important to recognize that being tested does not reflect a lack of ability or worth. Often, the universe presents challenges to those who are capable of overcoming them, to those who have the potential for greatness, and to those who are meant to grow into a more powerful version of themselves. You are stronger than the situations you face, and no circumstance, no matter how daunting, can take away the inherent power and resilience that exist within you. Life's tests are not permanent judgments on your value. They are temporary measures to help you discover who you truly are and what you are capable of achieving. Pain and setbacks are a natural part of life, yet so many people fear them as if they were signs of weakness or failure. In truth, they are not punishments, they are teachers. Every experience of discomfort, every moment of struggle, and every obstacle that seems insurmountable carries within it the potential for growth, transformation, and the development of an unshakable inner strength. Life is designed to stretch you, to push you beyond the boundaries of your comfort zone, and to reveal the depth of your resilience. Without these challenges, you would never know the full extent of your capabilities, and you would never discover the power that lies dormant within your spirit. Pain is not something to be avoided. It is something to be acknowledged, embraced, and learned from. It is the fire that refines character, the weight that strengthens resolve, and the teacher that demands growth. Every setback, every disappointment, and every moment that feels like failure is an opportunity to build a foundation stronger than the one you had before. When you encounter difficulties, it is easy to focus on the unfairness of the situation, on the obstacles that stand in your way, and on the moments when life seems to betray you. But the key is to shift your perspective. Instead of viewing challenges as roadblocks, see them as stepping stones. Instead of seeing pain as a punishment, recognize it as a necessary part of your evolution. Setbacks are not the end of your journey, they are the beginning of a new chapter, a chance to rise stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever. Growth never occurs without resistance. Just as muscles are built through tension and pressure, your inner strength is developed through experiences that test you. When life pushes you down, you are given the choice: remain in despair, or rise with determination, courage, and faith. Those who achieve greatness are not those who avoided hardship. They are the ones who faced it, endured it, and allowed it to shape them into stronger, wiser, and more capable individuals. Every moment of struggle carries a hidden lesson. Pain teaches patience. Setbacks teach resilience. Loss teaches gratitude. Disappointment teaches perseverance. And in learning these lessons, you are being prepared for the opportunities that await you, for the success that is already destined for you, and for the life that is waiting for you to claim it. It is in the moments when you feel weakest that you are being strengthened the most. It is when life seems to push you beyond your limits that your true potential is revealed. Embrace every challenge, every obstacle, and every moment of discomfort as a necessary part of your journey. The trials you face are molding you, shaping your character, and building a foundation that no storm can destroy. Resilience is not developed in comfort, it is forged in the heat of adversity. The greatest victories in life often come after the greatest struggles. The strength, courage, and wisdom you gain from overcoming setbacks become the tools that enable you to achieve what once seemed impossible. Pain and setbacks are not signs that you are failing, they are signs that you are growing. They are reminders that you are alive, that you are capable, and that you are moving toward a higher version of yourself. Every challenge you overcome adds another layer of fortitude to your spirit, making you more prepared, more confident, and more empowered to face whatever comes next. Recognize that every difficulty is temporary, every setback has an expiration date, and every moment of pain carries the seeds of transformation. By embracing life's challenges, you cultivate strength, wisdom, and resilience that no comfort or ease could ever provide. The path to greatness is paved with trials, and those who learn to see setbacks as stepping stones rather than obstacles will rise higher than they ever imagined. Your mind is the most powerful tool you possess, yet it is also the most vulnerable battlefield you will ever face. Every thought you entertain, every belief you hold, and every narrative you tell yourself shapes your reality. Life will constantly challenge you, not just externally, but internally, by planting seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity in your mind. It is in this inner battlefield where the true test of resilience occurs, where the struggle between weakness and strength, despair and hope, limitation and possibility is fought. The thoughts you allow to dominate your mind will determine how you respond to life's challenges, how you perceive yourself, and ultimately, how your destiny unfolds. Many people fall into the trap of letting fear dictate their decisions, letting doubt overshadow their potential, and allowing negativity to control their perspective. But the truth is, your mind does not have to be a prison. It can be a sanctuary of strength, clarity, and unwavering faith. Choosing what to focus on is your greatest act of power. Every time you feed a mind with fear, criticism, or self-doubt, you give energy to weakness. But when you choose faith, hope, and resilience, you empower yourself to rise above any circumstance. Your mental strength is not about ignoring reality or pretending that challenges do not exist. It is about maintaining clarity, courage, and unwavering belief in your capacity to overcome, even when situations seem impossible. The mind will test you constantly, whispering lies about your limitations, your inadequacies, and your worthiness. It will remind you of past failures and magnify every fear. But you have the power to recognize these thoughts for what they are, temporary illusions, not absolute truths. You can replace them with thoughts that elevate, inspire, and propel you toward victory. Training your mind is not an event, it is a daily practice. It requires conscious effort to replace negative self-talk with affirmations of strength, to see challenges as opportunities rather than threats, and to focus on solutions instead of problems. The mind responds to what it is fed, and by consistently feeding it with courage, faith, and determination, you are creating a fortress that no circumstance can breach. Surrounding yourself with positivity, truth, and inspiration strengthens this inner fortress. The people you engage with, the information you consume, and the environments you inhabit all influence your mental state. Protect your mind as you would your most valuable possession, because it is the source of every decision, every action, and every outcome in your life. Resilience is born in the mind. The ability to stay unbroken, to rise after every fall, and to persevere despite the odds originates in the thoughts you nurture and the beliefs you uphold. When your mind is strong, challenges no longer feel overwhelming, setbacks no longer feel permanent, and fear no longer holds sway over your destiny. Understanding that you are the gatekeeper of your thoughts allows you to reclaim power in every area of your life. Every moment of doubt can be transformed into an opportunity for faith. Every fear can be converted into courage, and every limitation can be replaced with possibility. Your mind can either be your greatest ally or your greatest enemy, and the choice is yours. By choosing to guard your thoughts, to focus on what empowers rather than what diminishes, and to consistently feed your mind with faith and positivity, you are creating a life of resilience, purpose, and unshakable strength. The battle of the mind is not fought once, it is fought every day. But victory is guaranteed to those who refuse to surrender to fear and negativity. Surrounding yourself with truth, love, and courage is one of the most powerful ways to remain unbroken in the face of life's challenges. Life will continually present situations that threaten to shake your confidence, your peace, and your sense of purpose. In these moments, the environment you create around yourself, the people you allow into your life, and the energy you choose to engage with become critical factors in your ability to stay strong. When you surround yourself with truth, you anchor yourself in reality, clarity, and wisdom. Truth allows you to see situations for what they are, without distortion or exaggeration, and it gives you the power to respond rather than react. When you surround yourself with lies, negativity, or deception, your mind becomes clouded, your decisions become compromised, and your spirit becomes vulnerable. Truth acts as a shield, protecting your heart from unnecessary pain, guiding your steps, and reminding you of your inherent value, even when circumstances suggest otherwise. Love is another essential force that strengthens your spirit and fortifies your resilience. Love reminds you that you are never truly alone, that support exists even in the darkest moments, and that compassion and understanding are available to you when you need them most. Love does not always come from others. It begins with self-love, the conscious recognition of your worth, your potential, and your right to pursue a life of peace and purpose. When you practice self-love, you create a foundation that no external circumstance can shake. Surrounding yourself with love, whether through nurturing relationships, acts of kindness, or personal practices that honor your soul, provides a protective energy that makes it far easier to withstand life's storms. Courage is the final element that solidifies the fortress around your spirit. Life will demand bravery from you, often in ways that are uncomfortable, unfamiliar, or frightening. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the ability to act despite fear. By surrounding yourself with courage, through affirmations, supportive people, and experiences that push you beyond your comfort zone, you strengthen your capacity to face adversity head-on, to take risks, and to pursue the life you are meant to live. The combination of truth, love, and courage creates a powerful environment that sustains you through trials and tribulations. It is in this environment that you are reminded of your value, empowered to make wise decisions, and emboldened to take action even when circumstances are uncertain. Every day you have the opportunity to curate this environment consciously. The people you interact with, the media you consume, the habits you maintain, and the thoughts you entertain all contribute to the energy that surrounds you. By choosing influences that uplift, support, and inspire you, you are actively building resilience and fortifying your ability to remain unbroken. Speaking life over yourself is equally essential. The words you speak, both internally and externally, carry tremendous power. Affirmations of strength, declarations of faith, and reminders of your worth reinforce the protective environment you are cultivating. Each time you choose words that empower rather than diminish, you reinforce your resilience and remind yourself that no circumstance, no person, and no setback has the power to define you. Consistency in surrounding yourself with truth, love, and courage matters deeply. It is not enough to seek these elements occasionally. They must become an integral part of your daily life, shaping your thoughts, guiding your actions, and sustaining your spirit. When you make this a priority, challenges no longer feel overwhelming, setbacks no longer feel permanent, and negativity no longer has the power to break you. The life you create in your mind, heart, and spirit becomes a fortress of unshakable strength, allowing you to stand tall, rise after every fall, and continue moving forward with unwavering determination. Surrounding yourself with truth, love, and courage is not merely a practice, it is a lifestyle that empowers you to remain steadfast, resilient, and unbroken regardless of the storms you face. Staying unbroken is not simply about enduring the hardships of life. It is about transforming every challenge, every trial, and every moment of struggle into a source of strength, wisdom, and empowerment. Life will inevitably bring difficulties that feel overwhelming, circumstances that seem unfair, and people who may try to diminish your spirit, yet the measure of your character is not found in the absence of struggle, but in how you respond to it. When you choose to stay unbroken, you are making a conscious decision to rise above despair, to refuse to be defined by setbacks, and to embrace the truth that every experience carries within it the seeds of growth. Transformation begins in the mind and heart. It is the ability to look at adversity and recognize that it is not your enemy, but your teacher. Every tear, every disappointment, and every moment of pain carries a lesson that, if embraced, strengthens your character and equips you for the journey ahead. Those who remain unbroken understand that life is not meant to be a series of easy victories, but a continuous process of learning, adapting, and evolving. By seeing trials as opportunities for transformation, you shift from a mindset of victimhood to a mindset of empowerment. You stop asking, "Why me?" and start asking, "What can I learn? How can I grow? How can I rise?" This shift in perspective is what separates those who crumble under pressure from those who emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever. Transformation also requires faith, not just in circumstances, but in yourself and in the unseen forces that guide your life. Faith allows you to trust that even when the path is unclear, you are being led toward your highest potential. It allows you to surrender control without surrendering hope, to move forward with courage even when the future is uncertain, and to hold on to the belief that every struggle has a purpose. Staying unbroken means embracing both your vulnerability and your strength. It means acknowledging that pain exists, but refusing to let it dominate your life. It means allowing yourself to feel, to process, and to heal while maintaining the unwavering belief that your spirit is unshakable. Each challenge you face becomes a building block in the foundation of your resilience. Every obstacle overcome adds another layer of fortitude to your character, making you more capable of handling the next trial and more confident in your ability to navigate life's complexities. Transformation is also deeply connected to action. Staying unbroken is not passive, it requires conscious choices, intentional steps, and consistent effort. It means taking responsibility for your responses, cultivating habits that strengthen your mind and spirit, and surrounding yourself with influences that uplift, inspire, and empower you. The small daily decisions you make, how you speak to yourself, how you treat others, how you confront fear, compound over time, creating a life that is unbreakable from the inside out. Another key aspect of staying unbroken is the ability to see setbacks not as endings, but as new beginnings. Life is cyclical, and every moment of struggle is followed by the potential for breakthrough. Those who embrace this Ruth understand that resilience is not just about surviving, it is about thriving, evolving, and stepping into the fullness of their potential with courage, clarity, and confidence. Transformation also involves the conscious choice to let go of what no longer serves you, old fears, limiting beliefs, toxic relationships, and patterns that keep you trapped in cycles of pain. By releasing these burdens, you create space for growth, healing, and the manifestation of your highest self. Staying unbroken is ultimately a declaration of your inner power, your divine worth, and your refusal to be defined by circumstances. It is a commitment to rise every time you fall, to learn from every hardship, and to emerge from every trial stronger, wiser, and more aligned with the life you are destined to live.